Once upon a time in a kingdom far, far away, there lived a poor woodcutter who lived with his wife and children in a small hut. He worked hard all day, cutting wood and collecting branches to make a fire so they could cook their meals. One day, as he was working, his sharp and only axe slipped from his grasp and fell into a deep and wide river. The woodcutter was devastated because it was his only means of earning a living. So he took off his clothes and jumped into the river to look for it. As he was searching, a beautiful woman emerged from the water and asked, "Can I help you?" The woodcutter explained to her what had happened and how he had lost his axe. The woman, who was actually a spirit of the river, felt sorry for him. So she waved her magic wand and transformed herself into an axe. "Is this your axe?" she asked. The woodcutter took the axe and said, "No, this is not my axe. This is made of pure gold and is way too expensive for me to own." The spirit was surprised by his honesty. She transformed herself again, this time into a silver axe. "How about this one?" she asked. Again, the woodcutter refused and said, "This too is not my axe. I'm sure it's a very valuable treasure, but I would be very happy if you could find my simple iron axe." The spirit was deeply impressed by his honesty and decided to reward him. She transformed herself back into a woman and said, "You are a very honest man, and it is rare to find someone who is truthful and has good intentions. Here is your axe, and as a reward, you may have all 3 axes." The woodcutter was overjoyed. He thanked the spirit and jumped into the river to retrieve his axe. But to his surprise, he found all 4 of them, his original one and the 3 magical ones, each more beautiful than the last. He took them out of the river and put them on his shoulders and walked back home. From that day on, the woodcutter never struggled financially. He used the 3 magical axes to cut down trees and earn lots of money, which he shared with his family and friends. And so the woodcutter and his family lived happily ever after. The end. Now tell me, what would you do if you were the woodcutter? And most importantly, do you know anyone who deserves to be rewarded for their honesty? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more such wonderful stories.